Did you know there are places in the world where women choose multiple partners without judgment, and men play supporting roles? In these societies, traditional gender norms are flipped on their head, challenging everything we think we know about relationships and power dynamics. Welcome to the world of matriarchal tribes, where women lead and men follow. Welcome to the remote Yunnan province in southwestern China, home to the Mosuo people. This fascinating society turns traditional relationship norms on their head, offering a glimpse into a world where women hold the reins of power and relationships unfold in unexpected ways. At the heart of Mosuo culture lies the practice of walking marriage, a custom that might make your jaw drop. Unlike the monogamous partnerships we're used to in the West, Mosuo women are free to choose multiple partners throughout their lives without any expectation of long-term commitment or social judgment. Can you imagine a world where casual relationships are the norm and the concept of marriage as we know it simply doesn't exist? In Mosuo society, women are the heads of households and control the family's resources. They make important decisions, manage finances, and pass down property through the maternal line. Men, on the other hand, take on supportive roles. They help with childcare, farming, and household chores, but don't have the same decision-making power as their female counterparts. This unique social structure has far-reaching implications for family life. Children grow up in large matrilineal households where their biological fathers often play little to no role in their upbringing. Instead, it's the maternal uncles who step in as male role models and father figures. These uncles are responsible for helping to raise and educate their sisters' children, creating a tight-knit extended family unit. The Mosuo system challenges our preconceptions about what makes a stable family and community. With women in charge and men in supporting roles, how does this impact the overall dynamics of Mosuo society? Do these fluid relationships lead to more harmony or conflict? And what can we learn from this alternative approach to gender roles and relationships? As we delve deeper into the intricacies of Mosuo culture, we'll uncover how this unique system shapes everything from economic structures to social interactions. Get ready to explore a world where women's empowerment takes center stage and traditional notions of family and partnership are turned upside down. From China's Mosuo, we journey to India's Khasi tribe, where another form of female leadership flourishes. Here, the youngest daughter doesn't just get a seat at the table, she owns it. What drives this unique system, and how does it impact the men who find themselves in supporting roles? In the lush hills of Meghalaya, India, the Khasi people have cultivated a society where wealth flows through mothers, not fathers. This matrilineal inheritance system turns traditional patriarchal norms on their head, placing women at the center of economic power and decision-making. At the heart of Khasi culture lies a fascinating twist. The youngest daughter inherits the lion's share of the family's wealth. Known as the Katdo, she receives not only the largest portion of land and property, but also the weighty responsibility of managing the family estate. This role instills a deep sense of pride and duty in Khasi women from a young age. The impact of this system reaches far beyond inheritance. In Khasi households, major decisions rest squarely on the shoulders of women. From financial matters to social engagements, the matriarch's word carries the most weight. Children take their mother's surname, further cementing the central role of women in family identity. But what about Khasi men? In this female-centric society, they play supportive roles that might surprise those accustomed to patriarchal norms. Men contribute to family life and work alongside women, but when it comes to significant matters, they defer to female leadership. This arrangement has fostered a harmonious social order that challenges our assumptions about gender roles and power dynamics. The economic independence of Khasi women is particularly striking. With control over family estates and major decision-making power, they enjoy a level of financial autonomy rarely seen in other societies. This economic empowerment translates into social strength, with Khasi women experiencing high levels of education and personal freedom. Even marriage practices in Khasi society reflect their matrilineal values. Women have the autonomy to choose their partners, and interestingly, divorce rates remain relatively low. Some attribute this to the stability provided by women's control over family wealth, which removes many of the financial pressures that constrain relationships in other cultures. Our journey through female-led societies takes an unexpected turn in Ghana. Imagine a kingdom where the queen doesn't just sit beside the king, she chooses him. What kind of society emerges when women hold the keys to the throne. Welcome to the world of the Akan people, where the Queen Mother, known as the Ohema, wields extraordinary power. Unlike traditional monarchies where kings inherit their thrones, Akan kings owe their positions to the discerning choice of the Queen Mother. This unique system places women at the heart of political power, shaping the future of their communities in ways that challenge our understanding of leadership. The Queen Mother's influence extends far beyond selecting the king. After his coronation, the king must rely heavily on her council, making her role pivotal in governance and decision-making. This partnership between the Queen Mother and the king ensures that women's perspectives are always at the forefront of political affairs. But the power of Akan women isn't limited to the royal court. In the bustling markets and trading centers, women dominate the economic landscape. They manage finances, oversee trade, and control the flow of goods, positioning themselves as the architects of their community's economic success. This economic influence further cements their central role in Akan society. The impact of this female-led system on political decision-making is profound, with women holding such significant sway in both politics and economics. The priorities and concerns of women are naturally integrated into community governance. This leads to a more balanced approach to problem-solving and resource allocation, potentially creating more equitable societies. What's particularly remarkable about the Akan matriarchal system is its resilience in the face of modern challenges. Despite pressures from globalization and changing societal norms, Akan women have maintained their central roles in both family and community governance. They've adapted their traditional systems to the modern world while preserving the essence of female leadership. The Akan system offers a glimpse into shared leadership, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. Across the globe, matriarchal societies have developed innovative solutions to age-old problems. Yet, as the modern world encroaches, these unique cultures stand at a crossroads. Will their practices fade into obscurity, or could they revolutionize our approach to gender equality? Matriarchal societies offer us a fascinating alternative to the patriarchal structures that dominate much of the world. These female-led communities challenge our assumptions about power, relationships, and social organization. In places like the Mosuo in China, the Khasi in India, and the Akan in Ghana, we see women taking charge of economic, political, and social affairs in ways that often lead to more harmonious and equitable societies. One of the most striking benefits of matriarchal systems is their impact on social harmony. Research suggests that these societies often experience lower rates of domestic violence and higher levels of overall well-being. For example, in the Mosuo tribe of China, where women can choose multiple partners without judgment, family structures are built on mutual respect and understanding rather than rigid expectations. However, these unique cultures face significant challenges in our rapidly globalizing world. Younger generations in matriarchal societies, such as the Khasi in India, are increasingly exposed to outside influences. This exposure can lead to a reevaluation of traditional practices and values, potentially undermining the matrilineal inheritance systems that have been the backbone of their culture for generations. Despite these challenges, matriarchal societies offer valuable insights that could benefit our own communities. Expert analysis suggests that principles from these cultures, such as shared leadership and community-focused decision-making, could promote gender equality and social cohesion if applied in more patriarchal settings. For instance, the Bago women in Guinea maintain a system where all land and property ownership is tied to maternal lineage, ensuring stability and continuity for generations. As we consider the future of gender dynamics in our changing world, the wisdom of matriarchal societies becomes increasingly relevant. Could their approaches to shared power and community-oriented decision-making offer solutions to some of our most pressing social issues? Or will the pressures of modernization cause these unique cultures to fade away before we can fully understand and learn from them? As we wrap up our journey through these fascinating matriarchal societies, it's clear that they offer valuable insights into alternative ways of structuring power and relationships. From the Mosuo's walking marriages to the Khasi's female-led inheritance system and the Akan's influential queen mothers, these cultures challenge our preconceptions about gender roles and societal norms. These societies demonstrate that when women hold significant economic and political power, it often leads to more balanced and harmonious communities. They show us that there are multiple ways to organize family structures, distribute wealth, and make decisions that benefit the entire community. As we reflect on these alternative models, it's worth considering how they might inform discussions on gender equality and power dynamics in our own societies. Could incorporating some of these principles lead to more equitable and balanced communities? What would our world look like if we reimagined traditional power structures and gender roles?